ALA photos each week. You'll be posting them on a shared Google album. So first off, if you do not have a Google account, you need to create a free Google account. This will give you access to a Gmail email address, as well as other Google apps. So we'll be using Google Photos, which you can find at the URL of photos.google.com. And we'll have a shared album. So this is an album from a recent class. The professor will create a link and post that on probably the instructions of the class or email it to all of you. So you just need to follow that link to join that album. And that's the place where you're going to put your photos. So you can see a variety of photos here from a previous class exploring a bunch of different things. Let's look at this little dog. Oh, what a cutie. All right, so when you post your photos, so first off, you need to upload them. So you can just click up here, add to album. So you can select from your computer, or if you've already uploaded your pictures onto Google Albums, you can select from your Google Albums, and you can even connect your Google Albums to your phone, so pictures that are on your phone automatically populate. So it's pretty easy. So I'll just pick this picture of my little son and hit done. And then there he shows up in the album. But there's two more things you need to do. So in the information, so if I click that little info button, come on. Here, let's go out of that. Let's try this one more time. Click the info button. There we go. What I need you to do is I need you to add a description that will be the label. So in my case, this would be Aiken _ week 1 and up close picture. And then the second thing is you go into the comments. So down here is the comments button. And this is where you're going to add your description of the photo. So I intentionally took this photo from up above, blah, blah, blah. I had 1/100 shutter speed, etc., etc. So that's where you'll put your comments. Also, when we start critiquing each other, the critiques will just follow in those comments. So let's look at some of the other photos from this class. We have this lovely snake. So if I go to info, I can see this is Macrum week 11 animal visual voice. And then if I go into the comments, I can see her description, and she doesn't have any critiques because this photo came a little bit late, but this is her description. So that's how I grade your photos, is through this shared album. So if you're going to turn your photos in, it needs to be on the album and it needs to be properly labeled and described. Otherwise, it's really hard for me to share to grade your photos. If you have questions, please ask questions. For some people, this is really easy. For other people, if you've never used Google before, it can have a little bit of a learning curve, and that's totally okay. So please ask questions.